come to you live from Seattle as the fans continue to file in. Welcome to this matchup between two teams from the NFC as the Vikings square off against the Seahawks. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Start in to kick this one off.
To start the game. Barnes back to return.
This one is taken by Barnes.
They'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Don't stop that motor.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Here we go,
This one is handed off. Albright comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
No more, fellas. All right, let's go.
Number 81 comes in motion.
What's screen? One of us don't make it.
Gets the pass off. He goes up and grabs it. McGuire. It's a very difficult catch.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Only one man back with the carry. Tanner is there for the tackle.
On the carry.
Number 21 runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Yo, 1-1-1. You can't stop me.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3.
I can do it, baby. Hey,
With a counterplay. McGuire comes up to make the play at midfield. Number 21 gets the call on the counter. Short gain about a yard. On third down, they have to get the ball to the 47-yard line for a first.
Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Dawkins is there on the stop. That third down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Schwartz sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. What's the hard count?
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Come on.
With a counterplay. Murphy comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. Number 47 kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Second and 4 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 26-yard line.
Get some swag going. They ain't got nothing.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 34. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys than the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
Keep moving.
They'll go from the I formation. With a counterplay, slips the tackle. Stratton is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
Well, even though it didn't work on that play, I like that strategy. They get their back running full speed around end, looking to match him one-on-one with the smallest guy in the field.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Be careful.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Pressure. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. Hall did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back there. And he just made it look simple.
It's now third and long after the sack.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Keep it in front of him. Stay with.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. With the pass, interception. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He dives, touchdown. The defense comes up with the tip ball, takes it all the way back for 6 points. Hamilton comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Number 14 comes in to kick off.
Number 86, back deep to return.
This one is taken by Schwartz.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
First and 10.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now. All day, baby. Come on.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
Not today.
Hand it off.
There's a run, man. The run.
Number 27 comes up to make the play.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun. Under pressure. Picked off. It's intercepted. Perfect defensive command. A great individual effort by number 54.
He has a strong, accurate arm, but he can also be a little reckless with the ball, taking some risk downfield that he really shouldn't. You got to do a little better reading defense. Throwing like that into a zone coverage, you're going to get into some trouble.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 33-yard line. Minnesota goes with a four-man front. Gets the toss to the right. McGuire stops him for negative yardage. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Second and long coming up here.
Let's go. Be good.
The Vikings with a four-man front. Tosses it left. Cat comes up to make the play.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 23 to convert.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
They come out in a dime package. Fakes the throw. Deep pass looking for the end zone. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Hamilton needs to put everything he has into this one. A moving kick, and it's good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Number 14 will be kicking off.
Number 86, back to
This one is fielded by Schwartz. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception.
They'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Number 47, the deep back. Handed off to the back. Ball is there on the stop. At the 20. Defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Murphy is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
It's third down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming. Throws on the move. Pass ball's incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
At the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Let's turn it up, D. No more, fellas. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Hey, let's go.
Hands it off. Great fake with the pass. This one falls incomplete. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Let's go, boys.
Only one man back. Number 81, the man in motion.
Knock each other back.
The blitz is on. Closing in. Gets the pass off. The 40. Breaking free. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Seattle.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The extra point attempt is good. That touchdown now, John, puts them up by 3 scores, and we're not even at the half.
They're a scoring machine. The coaches are calling the right plays against the defense, and the players are executing perfectly.
Number 14 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Number 86, back deep to return.
This one is taken by Schwartz.
They're in danger of this one being over by halftime. This is where they really need to put it together and get back into this thing.
It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Number 47 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Great fake. With the throw, he hits his receiver. With the hurt. This one will be spotted at the 46. It's his third tackle in the contest. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Going deep. Ooh, nearly picked off. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Receives the handoff. Number 27 comes up to make the play at the 43. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 43-yard line.
Number 47 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Murphy is there for the tackle at the 42.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Shea will work out of the shotgun. Gives the ball off. Murphy comes up to make the play at the 40. Number 47 picks up a couple on the delayed handoff. Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33.
All right, here we go. It's showtime, baby.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Going long to the left. Drops the interception. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
Bartley is ready to punt this one away. Barnes is back to receive this kick. And so the punt goes out of bounds. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 10-yard line.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. With a deep throw to the right side. It's caught. Tanner is there for the tackle at midfield.
You always have to make sure this guy's covered. Heck, he can put up these kind of numbers even if he does have a guy on him.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Minnesota with 6 defensive backs. So at the end of one, score is 17-0. Seahawks.
17. Minnesota.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 50-yard line.
Keep moving. What's the hard count? Back it up, baby.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package. Rolling out to his right. Throwing. Broken up.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. Kind of surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Go low. Go low. Everything you got.
Number 21, the lone back.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's go.
He tucks it away. Hall is there on the stop at the 38. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Minnesota goes with a four-man front. With a counterplay. Stewart comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Vikings with a four-man front. Aimed off to the tailback. Washington is there for the tackle at the 30. Number 21 takes it up the middle for a yard or two. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Broken up.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Hamilton will come in looking to try the field goal. The field goal attempt is good. That successful field goal attempt is his second of the game. Not a good kick, and it'll cost him.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
To carry it. Strong move. Number 27 comes up to make the play.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Second and 3 coming up here.
On the 47-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Keep moving.
Only one man in the backfield. Johnson created problems in the backfield on that play. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hold the look. Hey,
Shea will work out of the shotgun. Throws it. Caught out of bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Schwartz was the intended receiver on that play. Hartley comes into the game for the punt. Barnes back to return. From the 24. Able to get some good yardage on the return, and he goes down at the 36.
The Seahawks will start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Watch this. One back.
Number 21, the lone back. Brown, the man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Dunn comes up to make the play at the 41.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
No more, fellas. It's on.
Nickelback in this time.
So we gonna take it. Hey, let's go.
Hand it off. Washington is there for the tackle.
On the run.
And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep it up. Let's go.
The Vikings with a four-man front. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. They're going to spot this one at the 48. That's 3 tackles so far for him today.
Watch the play. Hey, let's go, 1D. They ain't got nothing. Let's go. Deuce it. We're talking about win. Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's go.
With a counterplay, Albright comes up to make the play.
With the carry.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Lucky. 19. Be careful. Run it.
Handed off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 47. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. Number 21 paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Looking to convert on 3rd down, they have to get it to the 42.
It's showtime, baby. Go make a play.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Gets away. The 30. And he's forced out of bounds at the 24. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
What screen? Keep moving. It's on.
They're going to spot this one at the 24-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle. His 4th of the game. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Do something.
Only one man back.
No stop that loader. Play football.
They give it to the halfback. Albright is there on the stop at the 22.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the 1st down. Pressure, steps up, floats one into the end zone. Leaps, he has touchdown, Seahawks. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam.
Hamilton comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Number 14 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Schwartz. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Let's go. Hey, that screen.
Launching the pass deep down the right side. Midfield.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Snow was his intended target. 2 minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we come.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Number 80 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Almost at the 2 minute mark now.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
You need to run. Hey, look. One of us will make a play. Hey.
Dropping back.
No.
Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. Murphy stops him short of the marker. It hasn't been easy when he's dropped back to pass as we take a look at the numbers. Barnes into return. From the 38.
30-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Let's turn it up, D.
The Vikings with a 4-man front.
Here we go, baby.
Hand it off to the fullback. Albright comes up to make the play.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Need a hammer, not the nail. Get it started.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
They ain't got nothing. Keep the throttle down. All on us, y'all. Good shoot. Defense, get ready. You can't stop me. Here we go, baby. Left. Let's go now. One sin. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go.
He gets the handoff on the delay. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And that play runs right into a roadblock.
And the roadblock was a big old defensive lineman who wasn't fooled by the draw at all.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Make them go short. Let's go.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Watch your eyes. Let's go. Don't be fooled now. Let's go, D. Let's go. Be out club. Watch your man. Watch the snap down. Yeah, you see.
Under pressure. Anderson stops the clock there. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
And you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 21-yard line. Schwartz doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 29-yard line. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. Ball on their own 29.
At the 29-yard line. First and 10.
They're blitzing. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receiver.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
We're talking about bringing.
Number 47 in the backfield.
Get it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Not today.
Launching the pass deep down the right side. This one falls incomplete. He tried to float one out
The
there.
intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Shea scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back, steps up into the pocket. Pass was incomplete. Number 80 was the intended receiver on that play. Barnes was there on the coverage. They're going to bring in the punt team for the 5th time so far. And he chooses not to return this one. And this should be the last play of the half.
First and 10.
Number 21, the lone back. Number 19, with a man in motion.
Keep the throttle down.
On the ground. The 40. Stewart comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Seattle 27, Minnesota 0.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 14 will be kicking off
to start the second half. Number 86 back deep to return.
The kick sails out of the end zone. The Vikings will start the drive from the 20. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nickelback in this time with the pass. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Shea did not get into a rhythm in the first half, and let's turn to his passing chart now to discern where he struggled.
Watch your eyes.
The Vikings line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Closing in, throws it. Tanner comes up to make the play at the 34. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. They go with a draw. Hall is there for the tackle at the 38.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
4-yard gain on the play. It's second down and 6 to go.
38-yard line.
Here we go.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we come. All on us, y'all.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Minnesota fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on 3rd down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Barnes will go back to accept this punt. Andy waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Regular.
Number 21, the lone setback. Hands off to the tailback. Albright is there on the stop at the 29.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
2nd and 7.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Nothing.
They line up in the I formation. Number 19 with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Madison comes up to make the play at the 33. Number 21 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Regular. Set. We're coming to wreck. I can do it, baby. All right, now.
With the pass, nearly intercepted.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. From the 25-yard line. Not much return room that time, and he goes down at the 31.
The Vikings will start the drive at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Whip.
Number 47, the lone setback. Hand it off to the back. Murphy is there for the tackle at the 33.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Let's go now. Watch out for the ball.
Shea goes to work with an empty backfield. Throwing. Jumps and makes the catch. They'll spot this one at the 46. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Good throw there and a 1st down pickup.
That ball could have been shot out of a gun with the velocity it had on it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Keep it up. It's showtime, baby. Get it,
The defense lines up in the nickel. With the throw, right to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 44-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
And that's a gain of about 8.
Second and short. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, soft, man. Blue game. Hey, watch that screen.
Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Banner is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and that'll keep the chains moving.
Yeah, he can really fire it in there when he needs to.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Watch out. Hey, watch the screen.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Clear.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Throws it. He's pushed out at the 12. This offense having no trouble moving the ball in this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Let's do our thing.
Here we are in the third quarter, and this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 10-yard line. It's a half dozen tackles. Number 47 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball inside the 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
There we go. Let's go, boys.
They line up in the I formation.
Keep moving.
Tucks it away. Johnson is there on the stop
On the run.
at the 9.
1 yard
Gain of about a
on the
yard.
play.
Ninth play of this drive. They're down inside the 10.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Throws one up in the end zone. He couldn't get his feet down in the end zone.
And that's just a case of him not knowing where he was. He has to be able to drag his toes there and come up with a score.
This comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick sails through. It's good. They get 3 out of that drive, but they're still way behind. 24 points separating the two teams.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Barnes back deep.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is taken by Barnes.
This team has played well and had a solid first half. And now they find themselves in great position to win the game.
The
Ball on their own
Seahawks will
24.
start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Out of the I formation.
So we gonna take it. Let's go now. Come on.
Little misdirection. They'll spot this one at the 39. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that one. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Get it up.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Tucks it away. They'll go with the play fake. He finds his man. McGuire comes up to make the play at the 50-yard line. Ball in midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
The Vikings with a 4-man front.
Here we go. Under 10. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Little misdirection. Banner is there for the tackle at the 49.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Hand it off. Number 46 comes up to make the play at the 43. Number 26 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it to the 40. So now in regard to that injury, he's out for the rest of the game. Apparently the hand injury is more serious than originally thought. On the carry. Setting up play action with the pass. And he makes the grab. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Watch the man. Watch his play.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Throwing. They're going to spot this one at the 26-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. He's made some good throws and is now over 200 yards for the game. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Careful. Over swing right.
Looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw. And he goes out at the 3-yard line. The powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
They've had some big plays that have resulted in touchdowns, but this is their first time they've been inside the 20-yard line, inches from a touchdown.
The receiver just had too much momentum going, and he couldn't get himself under control and drag his feet to get the score.
It's 2nd and goal at the 3.
Clear. So we're going to take it.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Bring it up.
Hand it off. What a stiff arm. And they're in. Touchdown.
This is one of those plays where you let the big guys up front just plow a path right into the end zone for you.
Hamilton comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Number 14 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Number 86, back deep to return.
This one is taken by Schwartz. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive.
The Vikings will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen. There we go.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. He tucks it away. Pressure.
They really love this guy on defense. He's fast enough to cover the quick wide receivers, strong enough to bump receivers at the line, and he's pretty good at rushing the passer. That gives you a lot of flexibility in your blitz packaging.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Seahawks ahead of the Vikings 34-3. The Vikings, who are just about dead in this one, have the ball as we start the final quarter. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Number 27 comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Watch the snap down. Regular. Here I come. Run it. Check it.
Hands it off. Murphy is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Number 27 is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Keep the back. Everything you got.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Throws it. Almost picked off. Number 8 was his intended target. Barnes had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
We're coming to wreck. Alert, fire, fire.
Shea from the shotgun. Pump fakes. Looking for something long. Jumps up and comes down with it.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Let's go, let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's ride, man.
Gets the toss to the right. Number 30 records the tackle at the 18. Number 47 is able to get a yard or two on the toss. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Hold the look.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Murphy is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. Number 47 had some room to work with on the outside, gains 6 yards. Twelve yards needed to get into the end zone. Word from the sideline now about the injury. Apparently he did not hurt his hand that badly. And we're being told we may see him back in the game with a splint on. Hit and sack.
This guy seems to make big plays in every game that I watch him play. They need to do a better job of sliding the protection over to his side.
It's 4th down and 10 yards to go. They're in a tough spot here, but they have to go for it. Steps up.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go, D. Let's go. Set. Lock the play. Get it up.
Little misdirection. Albright is there for the tackle at the 25. Number 21 runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Ball on their own
7.
25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Come on.
They come out in a dime package. Throwing. Tanner is there on the stop at the 35. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Number 27 returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
Defense, get ready. Watch each other back. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Gives the ball off. Washington is there for the tackle at the 36. Number 21 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stay soft, man. There we go, D.
The Seahawks come out with 3 receivers tight.
Here we go.
Draw play. Ooh, that one will leave a mark. 4-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. All on us, y'all. Hey, watch the screen.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Anthony will come in now to punt it away. Schwartz is the deep return man. He's waving for the fair catch.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
They'll take over at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
Not today. Watch it back.
With the pass, Stratton is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. Shea completes that for about a 6-yard gain.
Second and 4. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun. Throwing. Barnes comes up to make the play at the 43.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Run it. Go make a play.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go, baby. So we gonna take it.
The defense lines up in the nickel. It's a blitz. Closing in. Throwing. Knocked away. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
Watch the snap down.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Steps up. Hit and sack.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual effort. You also got to give credit to this coordinator because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the plays.
Again, they're unable to move the ball into scoring position and are forced to punt for the 7th time in the game. From the 29. Barnes doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 36. It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Washington comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender, while other guys wait until the defender commits and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Let's go.
Number 19 sends a man in motion.
Come on. Let's go, B. Let's go. It's on.
Gets the handoff on the delay. Stiff arm to the ground.
Well,
Number 21 takes it up the middle for
1 yard
a yard or
gain
2.
on the play.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go.
The Seahawks come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. Handed off to the back. Dawkins is there on the stop at the 49. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Do something.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Lucky.
A little misdirection. Dunn is there for the tackle at the 45. No surprise here. They run the ball, keep the clock moving.
Now that's not a bad idea. They've got a big lead, so it's better to run. That way you keep the clock moving and decrease the chances of the defense making a big play.
Anthony is ready to punt this one away. Schwartz looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch called for.
Watch this. This guy's going all out trying to save this from being a touchback. He does a heck of a job of getting there to keep it out of the end zone and set his defense up with great field position.
Shea starts out of the shotgun. Number 47 moves in motion. Gets rid of it. Barnes comes up to make the play at the 21. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, let's go. Everything you got.
Blitz is coming with the throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Snow was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Be good. Get it started. Danny. Hold the look.
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. It's batted away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Manning was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Get some slack going. Don't stop that motor.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, almost intercepted. Murphy had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Barnes sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
Looking to end the game, they'll probably call a simple run play here.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we come. Back it up, baby.
Hands it off to the back. Dawkins is there for the tackle. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the offense, number 81.
And the call does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, or they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
So it'll be first and long here after the penalty.
Deuce it, deuce it. Here we go, baby. Set. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's do our thing. Let's do our
Hand
thing.
off to the tailback.
Yeah.
Clemens is there on the stop
On the carry.
at the 35.
Gain of 4
Number 21
on the
has
play.
had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, score, score, score. Let's go,
McGuire in motion.
keep moving. Tackle.
This one is handed off. Madison comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
35-yard line.
From the start, from the start. Stay in your lane. All right, now. Watch him draw the screen. Make him dump it on. Watch him, man. Hey, let's go one deep.
The final score is Seattle 34, Minnesota 3.
34, the Vikings, 3.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden.
Please drive home safely.